Today we're talking about the Gibson F-5G Mandolin.
You can chop, slice, dice all your favorite veggies right there in your kitchen. No?
Hey guys, Scott and Taylor here at Edmond Music.
I'm Scott.
I'm Taylor. Today we are talking about the Gibson F-5G Mandolin.
Not the slicer?
Not the slicer.
Because I like in the kitchen the mandolin slicer.
I know.
No?
I know there's a kitchen gadget called a mandolin. It's not related. Although,
I prepared
with
for the
all
wrong thing.
8 strings, this would make a good grater.
I think we found
grate some cheese
that
on
would be
it.
the most expensive grater, like in the kitchen.
They would.
Yeah.
They would.
Yeah.
Gibson started it being a mandolin company. So like the things that they started in the 1890s was mandolins. And by the time the 1920s came around, they had hired a guy named Lloyd Lohr.
Is it Lloyd?
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Lloyd Lohr. And he changed the mandolin design to incorporate what we call the F-holes. These little guys right here. And arch tops as well, the F-hole arch tops. He designed what we think of now. I mean, like when you think of a mandolin, do you not picture a scroll F-style mandolin?
Absolutely. It's a much more difficult way to build for sure than an A-style, but it's what most people want and what most people picture. I mean, I always think about how much carving goes into this. I mean, that's a lot of handwork. So, and this particular one is, just to kind of nod to that. How long ago did we order this?
About 3 years ago.
It took 3 years for this to come in.
So they announced that Gibson had made mandolins for a long time, and they had really kind of fallen off to where they were only special order, and they really were kind of keeping it on the back burner, and their focus was on guitars. Well, about 3 years ago, they announced that they were coming back with a Gibson F5, and they were actually doing 2. This is the F5G, the less expensive one. And then they did a 1924 Lloyd Lohr master recreation where they try and recreate the original Lohr's. Those were way more expensive.
It's the kind of instrument that other one, the Lloyd Lohr, is kind of the instrument that you don't even want to play. You just want to hang it in the glass case and just admire it. This one should be played.
This thing is fantastic for players.
Yeah.
So what they have here is you have obviously an F-style scroll like we're talking about. And what we're talking about there is the scroll itself is how you distinguish an F-style. It has the F-holes that we mentioned. They make F-style mandolins with oval holes. It's a different thing, but this is the traditional Lloyd Lohr F-style mandolin design, and that's what they went with. So you've got this beautiful Cremona style burst on the top, Ivoroid binding on the top as well. No binding on the back, but look at that maple.
And then one of my favorite features, and you'll see this in some Gibson guitars too, the Stinger headstock. Absolutely love it when you have this painted black and this point that comes down here to the back here. So,
but the woods they chose on this particular one are incredible. Super.
Look at the flame on the neck. I mean, it's just insane. So
super quilty on the back and sides. Solid carved out of wood, like Scott was mentioning, is these are difficult to make because they have to start with huge chunks of spruce for the top and maple for the back and sides, and carve it out of a huge chunk of wood.
And yeah, to kind of put that into perspective, you look at that arch, and so they're starting with a thick piece of wood, and they're carving that shape out of a thick piece of wood. So you may have a block this big to come out with a top that's super thin. All that's carved out by hand. Just kind of spoon that out. So
yeah, so these things are absolutely incredible. Everybody's really excited that Gibson has started making mandolins again. And it just has a really sweet tone. It'll chuck too. Scott mentioned chopping.
It'll chop, it'll dice, it'll slice. mandolin's one of those sounds that always makes me smile. Just the sound of it puts a smile on your face.
There's so much great history with these two. Oh, we forgot to mention you've got the flower pot as they call it, inlay on the headstock, which is super classic. Goes back to the 20s, man.
You mean Lloyd?
Lloyd would have approved of this one, I think.
I think so.
We waited a long time to get this. Like I said, we ordered it when they first announced it, and we just got it. Gibson was so kind. They sent out an email to all the dealers that had them on order, and they were like, guys, I know you've been waiting a long time. We promise you'll get it by the end of the year. So we finally got the one we had ordered a long time ago. And it was worth the wait. I mean, this thing is gorgeous.
Crazy thing is Gibson, even on their archtop guitars anymore, I mean, everything that they're doing is a laminate press top, but they're still carving these.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So come check this guy out. If you've at all interested in a nicer high-end F-style mandolin, why not go with the original?
This one checks all the boxes, but don't cut your vegetables with it.
No.